Today could be a massive day for Regen Rovers. Welcome to episode 107 of Regen Rovers, my friends. Today is huge because we have the opportunity of qualifying for the championship playoffs. I can't quite believe how this season has gone. If you missed the last episode, please watch it because it was insane. It really was. 14 goals in total in those two games at both ends of the pitch. Crazy, crazy stuff. And today we're taking on Regen Wanderers, who are 7th, just below us. That we managed to overtake them in the last episode. If we beat them, we have a really good chance of getting a playoff spot. In fact, if we beat them, I think we probably confirm a playoff spot. Interesting. This really is big, isn't it? And we've also got West Ham United, who are top of the table, the team I support in the real world parallel universe. Of course, this is a different world. Regen Rovers. Maybe I don't support West Ham. Who knows? Anyway, well, yeah, I'm a full-on Regen Rovers fan now. I've been managing them for 11 years. By the way, big news as well. We might actually get bought. This is the third attempt in the last 12 months that someone has tried to buy Regen Rovers. This is a different person. It's someone, Matthew Taylor, English businessman, could be worth £1.6 million. It shows that club is still worth very little, I guess. But has the potential to be promoted to the Premier League. So there should be loads of people lining up to buy Regen Rovers. They would in real life, wouldn't they? At this point, you know, it's a cheap club to buy because there's so much potential here for growth. It has been unbelievable since February. The last game we lost was 5-3 against Sheffield United. This tactic that we've produced is crazy because I thought it would be a case of winning 5-3, losing 5-3, winning 5-3, losing 5-3. It was like that in the early days of the tactic, I guess. I suppose, when was it that we first really started to use it? Probably, I mean, it was quite early on in the season. It was probably November time, wasn't it? Against Leeds, I think. And then also we lost. But we've gradually just grown into it and got used to the tactic. And we've not lost since then. 14 games unbeaten. We've not had the distraction of any FA Cup run this season or anything like that. It's just been purely focusing on the Championship. And looking at this, what a brilliant rise. Relegation zone early on in the season. We soon managed to get out of that trouble and thought it's going to be a mid-table finish. But since game week 33, when we were 12th, smack bang in the middle of the table, we've just gone on this unbelievable run up the table and all the way up to 5th in the last episode. So today against Regen Wanderers, in fact it's not today yet, we need to continue another day into the future. Wolves versus West Ham. Oh, that's big, isn't it? West Ham have lost, which isn't good for us because I think we want West Ham to win because we want them to have already won the league or already lost the league, I suppose. They've already been promoted. But if they were to have already won the league by the time we played them, then that would have been nice, but that's not going to be the case. Lorenzini, Player of the Month. Spencer Drury second. I mean, that's just deserved, isn't it? 6 goals in 5 games for Lorenzini. 8 goals for Spencer Drury, but he was second. I think it's probably because of the assists. Yeah, Lorenzini, 8.66 average rating over the last 5 games. Spencer Drury, 8.04. 8 goals. Crazy from them. I won Manager of the Month. That is definitely deserved. Lorenzini's in there for possible Championship Player of the Year. He's only 1 goal... Well, actually, he's 3 goals behind the Wolves player now. Drury's... Oh, Lorenzini and Drury. 2nd and 3rd. Unfortunately, Pascual's now level with this guy for West Ham for assists because he's pretty insane as well. But all 3 of them have been superb. Today could be the last episode of the season if we fail our mission to get into the playoffs, because the mission is now to get into the playoffs. Of course, it's the mission to get into the playoffs now. But if we get to the playoffs, there's going to be another couple of episodes. We've got potentially another couple of episodes. We might lose in the semi-finals. We have to go with the same team that destroyed Sheffield United. I know Schultz wasn't so good in that game, but we'll stick with him in the middle. He just solidifies the team nicely. So Kachar, Dean, Rhodes, Edwards, Yahya, Gonzalo, Schultz, Pascual, Giordano, Drury and Lorenzini. This famous 11 could send us into the playoffs. We're keeping Jack Young on the bench, along with Craig Palmer, the more sensible option to come off. Francis Arthur Wusu's actually got injured, so he can't actually play anyway. I could play Larry Udder, who's had a great season in the under-23s, but we're sticking with the legend that is Jack Young. Can we do this then? Can we pull off some sort of crazy miracle and get into the playoffs? We're favourites for this game because Bolton have slumped a little bit lately. Their key man is Rada, Wojciech Rada from the Czech Republic. He looks very good as an attacking midfielder, so we're going to have to watch out for him. They're playing a 4-4-1-1. They're obviously setting up to protect their back line. They know we can score goals. Let's hope we can score more than them today. That's just our philosophy at the moment, isn't it? We're conceding 2 goals every single game, and we have done for the last few games, but we're scoring at an incredible rate. A rate that we've never scored at, despite this being the highest division we've played at. And Spencer Drury, for example, has been with us since the National League. To see his growth is quite stunning, really. Bolton did beat us last time out. Let's get revenge. Let's hope Lorenzini can continue to score, and Spencer Drury as well. We're just going to throw everything at them. Usual attacking play. Let's go for this. The Jack Young stand are going wild. They're loving it. They're loving what they are seeing at the moment. The Snake Pit are going mental. Pyro everywhere, I'm sure. Here come Bolton Wanderers then early on in the game. It's a long ball over the top. Edwards does well. Gonzalo can't win that. Edwards wins it again, but they've managed to hold on to this, keeping possession here. Come on, guys, get in there, win it back. Short can't put a tackle in. Dean heads it, but that's an easy catch for Foot Kachar from the Bolton Wanderers chance. That was a clear-cut chance, apparently. We've dropped down to 6th as Aston Villa take the lead. All we need is a draw here, I think, to just... Well, a win will confirm playoff spot, but if we can get a draw against Bolton, then we're in a good position as Bolton take the lead. They're going to be dangerous, aren't they? We've dropped out of the playoffs. Bolton move above us with that goal. But we're on the attack straight away. Yah. Can't find anyone with that adventurous ball. And Bolton look like the classy team here, but Short intercepts Lorenzini. What's he going to do? He's kept hold on to the ball nicely there. Giordano. Back to Short. Sensible, simple play from him. Gonzalo, it's tackled, but Edwards picks up into Gonzalo. Here's Lorenzini. Spencer Drury! Oh, what an effort. What an effort that was from him. Unlucky. 26 minutes on the clock. We've usually scored by now. Here's Pascal into Gonzalo. Spencer Drury, I think, was offside, but Bolton collect the ball anyway. And now they're building some possession here. But Short does very well. Gonzalo into Pascal. Gets there first. Here's Spencer Drury, who loses the ball. That's a bit poor from him. But it's a poor ball from them, and we've won possession back. Here's Lorenzini. Giordano into Gonzalo. Through to Spencer Drury. Lovely ball to Pascal. Probably should have done better. It's a good catch by the keeper, but he didn't get enough power on his strike. We're doing okay. We're having more shots than them. Let's try and exploit the flanks a bit more. They've definitely set up to be more defensive against us, haven't they? We might lose out in the playoffs though. We've done so much hard work to get here, but if we're to lose against Bolton, it looks unlikely that we get into the playoffs because West Ham is going to be a really hard proposition on the last day. And we've got the disadvantage of Bolton being ahead of us going into the last day. Dean does well there. Here's Pascal. Can we get back into this? Spencer Drury. Back to Gonzalo. Lovely ball over the top for Lorenzini, who scores. He's level with Spencer Drury's 25 goal a season record. We're back up to 6th. That could be crucial. What a brilliant ball over the top from Gonzalo though. Brilliant vision. Lumps it over. And a tidy finish from our Italian maestro. That's deserved, I think. As it stands, we're 2 points ahead of Bolton, so it won't necessarily be enough a draw because we're likely to lose against West Ham, aren't we? We need to push forward and confirm this. You can still win today, guys. We're likely to concede another goal, so we need to keep pushing forwards and try to score another goal. Tempted to bring Short off, bring on Gar, but more of an attacking option in the middle. I think we have to do it. I'm going to play him as deep line playmaker. He can spray the ball around a bit. Come on, guys. Come on. You can do this. I believe in you. They've only had 2 shots. They've scored from one of those, unfortunately. But we're doing well to hold them out. They're doing well to hold us out as well. It's obvious what they're doing. I'm going to hit early crosses into the box for that reason. We're going to whip them in. Half an hour to go. Nervous now. I think I'll bring on Bakuna. He's better at crossing than Giordano, so if we're crossing from deep, then that might be the better option. 1 goal could put us into the playoffs here. But Bolton have a corner. It's crossed in. It's good header away by Spencer Drury at the near post. Dean into Pascal. Running with his pace. Can't beat the man though. His dribbling attribute occasionally lets him down. He's only got 11. It's not terrible, but it's not the best. And Bolton come forwards here. That we were looking for the offside trap. We didn't get it. Bolton take the lead, 2-1. That might have destroyed our dreams. We're down to 7th. I'm gonna push Gonzalo forwards a bit. Don't want to panic. We know we can score goals. That's the thing. We concede 2 goals every game. That's just what happens to us. Bolton are better defensively than the opposition we've faced recently. That's quite obvious. It's a real blaster, isn't it? Foot charges. There was too much power on it for him to get to it. Now we do have to panic. 10 minutes to go. What do I do? It's not been Spencer Drury's day. It's so tempting to bring on Jack Young. It's written in the stars, isn't it? It's written in the stars, surely. Let's pump it. Get stuck in. Go for the mixed crosses rather than whipped. Okay. Here's Bakuna. We might even get a goal before. Oh no, Lorenzini's offside. We're going to go overload as well. Tell the team to push forwards desperately for a goal. 6 minutes to go. Free kick. Here's Jack Young on the edge of the ball. What's a goal? What? That is absolutely unbelievable from Jack Young. He just has... What? He's just battered it in. How has he done that? I don't understand. I don't understand Football Manager anymore. I've still got it on overload, which is... I just was too shocked. They might score here, but I don't care because Jack Young's just scored one of the greatest goals we've ever seen, if not the greatest goal of the series. Here's Garber. We've still got it on overload with 20 seconds to go. I've not managed to turn it off. Here's Pascual. If we can get another, then of course we've got into the playoffs. Here's Jack Young again. Oh, it's over the bar. That would have been unbelievable. That's too much, really. But that goal from Jack Young has shaken the world and puts us one step closer to the playoffs. We're 2 points ahead of Bolton. We might not have to get a result against West Ham if Bolton lose or draw. How did that happen? How did that happen? I've been trying to get Jack Young to score the last 3 seasons by bringing him on in these sorts of situations. It's not happened. I can't quite believe that. This Football Manager is ridiculous. I'm happy with the result, but they've switched off because apparently we should have done better. But it doesn't matter. Jack Young's delighted. Oh my. Like that. A lot of you guys that have been saying, well, there's not many of you that have been saying he should be in the team, but you're going to be vindicated there. I've always wanted to bring him off the bench here and then. Not start him. We can't start him. He's not got the attributes to be a starter, but to come off the bench, he does. And that's just a freak goal. Maybe it could have been any player in that situation, but I think Jack Young just has no qualms. He's not reserved in any way. He's on the edge of the box. He sees the goal. He's going to smash it, no matter what. Like a sensible player would have played it out wide, knocked it into the box for maybe a defender to head it in. Not Jack Young. He just smashes them. Wow. Wow. Here's something interesting. Both of Jack Young's goals have come in the 85th minute. I just have to watch that again. I can't quite believe he's done that. I know it's Jack Young, I should expect these sorts of things, but he's been barren for a number of seasons now. He hasn't scored an important goal really since that playoff. Was it the playoffs? Well, I can't remember what it was. But there was a... it's so long ago I can't really remember. I'm going to remember that one, because that was ridiculous. Right, on to the last day against West Ham United then. Scouting report. Get these every now and then. It's nice to see. Eamon Lynch has just been easily our best player out on loan this season, playing in a pretty weak league, let's be honest. Vidia's done alright at Northampton Town in the National League, I think. Yep, they've dropped off quite a bit on their save. Colin McGuigan has scored 17 goals for Wrexham, but it is at a pretty low level, remember. I've still got hopes that he can be a good first team player for us. He's just a poacher, isn't he? He's got all the attributes to be a similar player to Spencer Drury, I think. And he's done it again. Jack Young scored 2 goals for the under-23s. He's on fire at the moment. He's back. Jack Young is officially back. He's 28 years old now. I don't think he's scored since he was 25 at first team level. He's got this long hair now. Don't know what's going on there, but well, it's Jack Young. What do you expect? The plumber from Surrey. Lorenzini feels there is a lack of depth in attack. We've got Jack Young, mate. Come on. And Spencer Drury, of course, alongside you. Can Lorenzini break Spencer Drury's record? If we get into the playoffs, he's got a good chance of breaking it, hasn't he? He should break it, really. So this unbelievable run, this unbelievable season culminates today against West Ham United, the team I support in real life. The team I'm managing on YouTube as well. If you haven't watched that series, go and check it out. They're already promoted. They can win the league if they win and Bristol City lose. But let's hope they just roll over for us. I'll have a nice word with John O'Shea, who's the manager of West Ham. It's just really random. He was assistant manager at Liverpool, for a while before becoming manager of West Ham. They're apparently going to go over 4-4-2 by the looks of it. Who do Bolton have? Bolton have Sunderland, who themselves, they've already qualified for the playoffs, so they might be a little bit relaxed, but at the same time they'll want to try and finish top of the playoff group so they can theoretically get the weakest opposition, which might end up being us, or Aston Villa, or Bolton, if things don't go right for us today. We just have to go with the same team, don't we? I know the defence are conceding goals, but whoever I play there, they will concede goals. I don't think it's down to my defence, the players there. It's down to the tactic rather than the personnel. We're sticking with Schultz in the middle. We can obviously bring Garber on if we need a more attacking option, possibly even Patrick Dibber as a box-to-box midfielder. Let's just speak to Bakuna, praise his conduct, make sure we've got lots of players with good team morale going into this game. Lorenzini, continue, my friend. Please continue to score. Spencer Drury hasn't scored in the last 2 games, but he's still deadly, isn't he? He can still cause problems. Jack Young as an option to come off the bench. Once again, he's at the top of my thoughts as an option, because he's just proven that no matter how crap his attributes are, sometimes a player can just be in the right time at the right place, in the right place at the right time, and in the right time in the right place. For the first goal that he scored when Lorenzini set him up, but that second goal was a freak of nature. I don't know how he's done that. He's got long shots of 8, which was quite good back in the day in the National League. He did bang a few in, didn't he? But that at this level, no way is it good enough. But there we go. Moment of truth then, guys. Wish me luck. Positive thoughts. I know I've already recorded this by the time you're watching this, but send them anyway, please. We're in the London Stadium. Huge arena. Huge pressure at the same time. We are under pressure because we've got into this position and now it's ours to lose. Let's hope we don't lose it. Come on, guys. Come on, Regen Rovers. Come on, you younglings. Please. We're going to have to stop this guy. He's pretty prolific in front of goal. They've got creative players. Of course, we're going attacking. They're playing a 4-4-2, so they're obviously trying to have a solid line there as well. Oh, I'm nervous. I am, because this is such a brilliant opportunity, because we're on such a great run. If we get into the playoffs, we'll have a good opportunity to get promoted, even with the quality teams that are in there. I do believe we'll have an opportunity because of this tactic. It's just so lethal going forwards. But can we get in there? West Ham are in our way. We're only 2 points above Bolton Wanderers. Let's avenge what happened last time. Let's just motivate the defence as well. There's no need... do we exploit the flanks? They've got 2 banks of 4. It's going to be hard to exploit the flanks. Let's hit early crosses into the box for Lorenzini and Spencer Drury to cause carnage. Here we go then. This is so big. West Ham want to be champions, don't they? You can see Bolton versus Sunderland at the top there. You'll probably see a goal go in before I do. Nothing's happened so far, but this is the first attack of the game, and it's West Ham's attack. Here they come. They're going to be dangerous going forwards. We're not great at the back as it is, but we're playing possibly the best team in the division. Here's Giordano going backwards. Fukuchar clears it. Good header from Gonzalo. It's into Lorenzini now, charging forwards. What's he going to do? He's been tackled. Not great. Needed to get rid of the ball there, and he wasn't able to. And where's the defence? It's 1-0. Not great. Maybe we're going to have to play a bit deeper, actually, with West Ham's 2 up front. Okay, we're still in the playoffs as it stands, because Bolton are currently drawing against Sunderland. Like I said, we might not need to win this game. We could lose this game and still qualify. It'd be nice to put up some sort of fight. But we are playing an incredibly powerful team at this level. Sunderland are winning. They're doing us a favour at the moment. Unlucky boys, hasn't been our day so far. Apparently Edwards is in danger of being booked. Not been great from Stephen Dean at right back today. Schultz on a yellow. We're going to bring on Garber once again. You might be asking why I don't just start him. I just like the solidity that Schultz brings to the team. Spencer Drury's not played very well so far. We're going to... Okie dokie. What do I do? We've got some possession here. Can we create something? It would be nice to get some sort of result against West Ham on the last day of the season. Here they come. Looking for a second though. And it's a second. I don't think we're going to get anything today, are we? Nano with the goal. 12th goal of the season for him. We just have to hope Sunderland hold on, don't we? They're winning 3-2. It's a crazy game there. It could end any score. So, oh, they're actually 4-2 down now. 4-3 in fact. Blimey, what is going on? So we can't rely on them really, can we? We need to push forwards. I'm going to bring Bakuna on. The wing, it's just not quite working today. Maybe we'll have to bring Jack Young on again. We're roaming from positions. I'm kind of dumbfounded as to what to do because we've been scoring freely, haven't we? That's the thing. And suddenly we've come up against a team that are defensively solid, hard to get past, which is a bit annoying. But it's still going our way at the moment. 5-3 to Sunderland. Bit of distance. We're currently in the playoffs despite a 2-0 loss here at West Ham. They're coming forwards looking for a third. They're likely to get a third. We're more likely to concede than score today, I think. They're showing their quality, aren't they? They're a Premier League quality team. Oh, good save by Fukhchar. It's cleared. We're going to bring Jack Young on. We've lost this game, haven't we? Let's throw him on and see what happens. We'll go route 1. 10 minutes to go. Be nice to score a goal, but I don't think we are. 4-5 now. Can Sunderland hold on? 30 seconds to go. Can we get a consolation? It's whipped in, headed away, and that's the final whistle. Have we qualified for the playoffs? Unlucky boys, it wasn't our day. Hopefully we still have high morale. Yes! We're in the playoffs, just about. Thanks to Sunderland. After a ridiculous game at Bolton Wanderers. It wasn't a great result from us today. We didn't play very well at all. We came up against a team that is just clearly stronger than us, which doesn't bode well for if we do get promoted to the Premier League, because this tactic I thought was indestructible. It clearly isn't. If we come up against a team that plays 4-4-2, solid team, very good defensively, we can't break them down. But the morale is still high for the club going into the playoffs, and we will be taking on Sunderland in those playoffs. A team that can score lots of goals. They've scored 81 goals this season. They're pretty solid defensively. Our defence is actually the 4th worst in the league. Our forwards, our attack is the 2nd best in the league. Guaranteed entertainment at Regen Rovers, aren't you? So we end the season with a draw and a loss. It was enough in the end. Can we get through the playoffs? Join me in episode 108 for the semi-finals of the playoffs against Sunderland. That's going to be exciting, potentially incredible, potentially embarrassing if we play like today against Sunderland. But thank you for watching today's episode. Please smash that like button for this incredible achievement. Just take nothing away. We didn't have the best day today against West Ham, but take nothing away from the players. They've done unbelievably well to get us into the playoffs, haven't they? They really have. I'm very proud of them. I will see you in the next episode. The journey continues.